I didn't know that y'all gonna do me like this. I ain't murked them people. And the family member, I'm sorry for what happened to him, but I don't know what happened to him. I didn't do it.
So you knew Clarence James, right?
I didn't know him. I just seen him.
You ever walk past his driveway?
I walked past his house plenty of times.
Was he out there?
Numerous of times.
Was he out there?
Him and his wife was out there.
And he didn't speak to you?
I wasn't even that close. I was on the other side. I live on the other side.
And he wouldn't wave at you?
What's your point?
Did you answer my question,
I
sir?
just told you that I never spoke to him, never talked to him.
Did he wave at you?
I just seen him.
Did he wave at you?
I never talked to the man.
I didn't ask if he talked to you. Did he wave at you, sir? Did he wave at you?
No, he never waved at me.
Hey, you're the only one in Bartlett he wouldn't wave at. Is that it?
Okay.
Is that right?
That what you saying?
I'm asking you,
I never
sir.
talked to him. I never waved at me. He never waved at me.
He never waved at you. Thank you, sir.
Have mercy on that Henry Lee Jones.
The right side of their necks are ripped open from behind, and that's a right-handed person, and that's not Tavares Young, that's Henry Lee Jones.
No physical evidence in Bartlett. You didn't hear about hair, blood, fingerprints, anything. There's no direct evidence to Mr. Jones to Bartlett. Again, I respect your verdict.
And you are supposed to consider all of the proof, including what you heard last week during the first part of the case, and don't let anybody, including the defense lawyers, tell you don't pay any attention to what happened in Florida. That was the proof in this case. And when they're talking about lingering doubt, you're entitled to think about how that signature of Henry Lee Jones proves he killed Clarence and Lillian.
There are two Henry Lee Joneses. The one all open was a rarity. I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen, you may think you have an easy decision in giving the death penalty to the one that Mr. Henderson cross-examined. But what I'm asking you to do is to consider, do you want to give the death penalty to the one that was sitting there crying after his brother testified?
Yes, you did see a couple of Henry Lee Jones. Which one you think Clarence and Lillian saw? The one that was crying over his childhood, or the one that nobody could control? Nobody's in charge of Henry Lee Jones, not his lawyers, not the court, not me. Only one person in charge of Henry Lee Jones, and that's Henry Lee Jones. He cried. Yeah, he brightened right up when we started talking about murder, though, didn't we? Did he cry when he saw that picture of Lillian James? No, he's smiling. That's the Henry Lee Jones Clarence and Lillian faced in their home.
Life in prison is sufficient punishment. Frankly, that cuts to both ways. In a practical sense, think about real life. The court read to you instructions. Life without parole really means that in Tennessee.
The sentence shall be death. Because that's the law. And because we have to follow the law. Not out of hate for Henry Lee Jones, not even out of love for Clarence and Lillian, but because it's your duty.